Hi, I'm Amy, your Royal International Junior Teen UK, and today I'll be telling you the truth about this beauty queen.
Welcome to Pageant Land, the UK's premier podcast for all things pageantry, with your host Jessica Barkley. Here you'll find guest experts, past, present and future queens, plus my own personal insights into what it's like to follow your pageantry dreams. So whether you're hitting the stage for the first time, looking to up your game, or even after some inspiration to follow your own dreams, I hope you will find something here for you. I'll ask the questions you're too embarrassed to and get real about the highs and lows of pageantry. If you enjoy this episode, please give us a share on social and pop me a review on iTunes. Now strap on those heels and let's get into it because we have a lot to cover. Hello, and welcome back for another episode. I've absolutely loved doing these episodes. I think they've been really, really fun. They're not the sort of ones we normally do on the podcast. It's really nice to get to know the queen behind the title a lot more as well. So, everyone, you'll have to let me know in the comments over on Instagram if you've enjoyed this mini-series and if you'd like to see more of episodes like this. If you'd like me to do another mini series like this again, then yeah, make sure you head over to the Instagram and you're commenting or sending me a DM about whether you like to do it, and that's the @PAGEANTLAND online Instagram account, because we now have our own Instagram account, which is very exciting. But let's get into our questions. So first question, how long have you been competing in pageants?
My first pageant was in October, so that was 6 months ago, so I've only been competing for less than a year.
Wow, and you've got an amazing title already. That is exciting. We've had some long waits in these episodes. I want to say 8 years was the longest one.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I will trump that with my galaxy journey, but I'm kind of hoping I get there sooner than that, but you never know. And what's been your favourite part of competing so far?
I've met friends from all over the UK, so that's definitely one of my favourite parts, and I speak to loads of pageant girls now, and we've made lifelong friendships as well.
There's nothing like pageant friends. Like the community you get with it is, yeah, my absolute favourite part. I love the community that is, and it is family. These friends like become family. It's just something really special. That's why I really want my daughter to do pageants, and she's already hooked. She's 3 on Thursday, so she's already hooked. So that's always good. And how would you describe your onstage style?
So with my onstage style, I do like a bit of glitter, so like a glitter ball gown, or on my fashion wear like a glitter train, because I think it really stands out and shimmers in the light as well.
Mm-hmm. And then how would you describe your offstage style? So when you're not doing pageants, how do you like to style yourself?
I think I like to wear like little cute cords and then just smart casual, really.
I'm all about the gym kit. Like I'm it's funny, even though pageantry, there isn't much in pageantry where you wear smart casual. I suppose there are some appearances that you do. I've only upped my smart casual abilities because of pageantry. I'm like, I'd much rather be gym kit or ball gown, and yet pageantry's got me hone that middle area as well. I think it's because there's so many of you guys that compete that are really good at that bit, and you inspire me with the things you post on social media, and I'm like, that's a really cool outfit. I like that style. I like how she's paired that, and I'm gonna steal that idea. And what is your morning routine like? Now, obviously, things are a bit weird at the moment, so we're going to go with what you normally would do in the mornings.
So obviously I have school, but if it was a weekend, then I'd wake up with a bit of a lie-in, and then I'd just watch some YouTube, some Disney Plus, because that's the new thing that I really love to watch during this isolation, and then get up and then I do pageant stuff nearly every day, just even shopping for dresses or just looking.
Oh, online pageant window shopping is dangerous, but it's so much fun.
That's what I've been doing all the time.
Pinterest I find so, because
because I have different Pinterest boards for Pageant Land online. So if people are new to competing, and I've spoken about this on the podcast before, and if you're new to competing, then Pageant Land online has Pinterest boards with ideas for fashion wear and ideas for swimwear and interview. So if I can't or don't need to buy anything myself, at the moment it's can't buy anything myself, but I'll go on and add to the Pinterest board so I can do all the feel like I'm shopping and put it in a board, but not actually spending money.
That is actually a really good idea as well.
Yeah, like pageant wish lists on Pinterest is like definite recommendation. Definitely give that one a go. And how do you like to stay healthy?
So to stay healthy, I do dance quite a few times a week, and then also I took dance as a GCSE option as well, so I do it in school as well. So that's one of the things that I do like every week.
Are you finding you're still able to do dance with the lockdown? Got a bit of space somewhere that you can do a little bit?
Well, we do Zoom calls, but then I just like do it on the trampoline sometimes because I don't really have much room here.
Oh, I'd love to have a trampoline. My best friend, they got one of the, like the blow-up hot tubs that loads of people are getting. They got one of those for their garden. Their garden's bigger than their house because their house is very small, not that their garden's very big. So they've got more outdoor space than indoor space. And she got one of those hot tubs. She's got 3 kids at home. She's pregnant. And then they've got the trampoline, and they put water bombs on the trampoline and jump around in them.
That'd be so fun.
There is not enough space for that in my garden, unfortunately, but I was like, that looks epic. So there you go, something fun for you to try tomorrow is water bombs on the trampoline.
Definitely.
And what's been the biggest lesson you've learned from pageantry so far?
I've definitely grown so much confidence with doing pageantry, and then I've also learned like just to be myself, and then you don't need to be anybody else, you can just be you, and then you can achieve anything really if you have the correct mindset.
Yes. People think I'm being cuckoo that aren't in pageantry when I'm like, oh, it helped me learn to be myself, and they're like, but aren't you just yourself anyway? And I was like, well, no, because we're impacted from like left, right and centre. People attacking us with this like image of who we're meant to be, and it's not until we do something like pageantry that we go, well, hang on, is this truly me? If I've got to present me to the judges, what do I want to present, and who is that?
Yeah.
Like, what is that image going to be? So yeah, again, another reason why I want my daughter to do pageantry is to learn all these amazing things. I've lost my place again, which is really good. Like, you wouldn't know that I've been doing these all day, and like, I still can't remember my own questions. What is your biggest lifetime goal? So it doesn't need to be a pageant related one, but the biggest goal that you've got that you'd like to do within your lifetime.
So at the minute I am doing my GCSEs next year, so then after that I'd like to one time do law as a degree and then become a lawyer, hopefully, like in the future, as my dream job.
Oh, that's amazing. And what 3 words would you use to describe yourself? So what 3 words would your friends and family use to describe you, even?
I think friendly, kind and responsible, and these link a little bit to like my zodiac animal because that's a monkey, and then we're like quite in common, like to link together.
Oh, amazing. And what is your favourite post-pageant treat meal?
Well, whenever we stay over, there's always a McDonald's near, so we always have to get a McDonald's.
No, I hate McDonald's. Like,
really,
you're not the only one in these interviews to say McDonald's, and I'm like, I can't take it. There's been a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
And someone did give a really good argument for pizza over McDonald's because it says it's easier to order. Like particularly if you're staying at the venue and you've got to get them to bring the food for you, you could just order a load of pizzas and everyone just shares it. And I was like, I like that argument. I like the logic there.
Yeah, after crowning, I think we ordered a Domino's to the hotel as well because then it was just easier.
It's yeah, So when I've competed before, I've competed on the last night, so I've had to be good the whole time I was there, ready for competition, whereas this time I competed on the first night and then I ate appallingly. And the problem is my eating didn't stop when I got back. It got better, but I've just eaten everything inside. There's something about lockdown. Are you finding this too? Something about lockdown that makes you want to just eat?
Definitely. Like, my mum goes to Asda like once a week and we have to keep stocking up all the time.
It's like I've been ordering food on Amazon, like not even the Amazon Fresh, not the proper Amazon orders, but I think we like a week in and we'd gone through the chocolate stash that I thought would last a month, and so I bought a bulk buy box of twirls on Amazon because it was the quickest way I could get chocolate delivered to the house. Now it's not so bad. Like, I ordered a massive pot of peanut butter to make satay sauce, and other sort of like seasonings and stuff. Like, because we only had crunchy in the house and I needed smooth. But everything you buy is bigger. They don't do like it's not you can't get a normal size jar. It's like a mega size jar.
Oh my God.
Creamy peanut butter. I mean, I love peanut butter, like what's not to love? It's like creamy and awesome, but I did not need that much peanut butter.
I've actually never even tried it. I need to try it.
Peanut butter's amazing. So we did, so descending into food now, so we're trying to go vegan. And I was watching YouTube videos on different vegan things, and one of them was vegan Snickers bars. And it's a date, you cut it open, take the seed out, and you put crunchy peanut butter in the middle and then close it up, and then you roll it in dark chocolate, dark like vegan chocolate. Oh my God, it's better than a Snickers because it's like the date is like the best caramel you've ever tasted.
Oh
and it's
God.
like so much more caramel for your mouthful. And we've got 3 left in the fridge. There were 4, but one's disappeared. That was not me. So I've still got 2 left for this evening, and they're just like the best. And you feel like you've made it yourself, even though it's really simple. Like, I did a whole packet in like 5 minutes, but so yummy. So I didn't even took a picture. I didn't even.
I'm gonna try.
Can't even put them on Instagram, but yeah, I'll share them on my Instagram at some point. And they're just they're amazing. Dates, crunchy peanut butter, so you can try some peanut butter, and then. Well, you could use any chocolate if you're not vegan, but I use dark chocolate to have no milk in it. But so good, so good. And you get to melt chocolate, which is just fun in itself. Like, literally, I could just melt. Do you like chocolate?
Love it.
Good. So just melting chocolate and then standing at the hob eating the melted chocolate.
I try to do it every time in the microwave and it always burns.
No, so you need to get, I now know which bowl fits in a pan. So I've got lots of size pans, but you need a glass or china bowl that will sit on top of a pan, and you put boiling water in the pan, and it just not so it's touching the bowl. So it needs to be like pan, water, and then the bowl sits in, but there's a gap, and it just melts the chocolate perfectly. Like, it's so good. So you like keep stirring it on the top and things, but so good. just melted chocolate is so good.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
I will share it on my personal Instagram, the Snickers ones, because I've got to do those again. They were they're so yummy. I'm so excited that I've got more to eat this evening now. Now we've gone completely digressed. Cheap treat meals into vegan Snickers. If you could be remembered for just one thing as a title holder, what would you want it to be?
I'm really passionate about my platform, which is mental health and well-being. So I'd really want to carry on my fundraising throughout my reign and after, and then hopefully raise a lot of money for that charity, which is Mind UK. And then I would like to be remembered for my fundraising.
That's a very good thing to be remembered for. If you could change one thing about the UK pageant industry, what would it be?
I think so. More events would be closer to me because I love going to people's events and then supporting other pageant girls. But then some are quite far travel, so if it was all so close to me, I would be at an appearance like every day.
I'm like Southwest London. Everything is a trek, to the point where I would consider moving slightly closer to a bigger road, I guess, for pageant stuff. But it's I was talking in a group, like a group WhatsApp for pageant girls that are down here, and one of them was asking for like close appearances. And those of us that have been competing for a while were like, well, a close appearance is under 2 hours. That we classify as a close appearance now. Because we just get so used to it. But it's funny because in America, that would be just down the road.
Yeah.
To do something that's like, oh, it's a 2-hour journey. Oh, it's just down the road. Great. Whereas here we're like, oh, it's further than 10 minutes. Can't handle it. And if you, oh no, I've done that one. How would you like to make the world a better place?
Well, because my platform is mental health and well-being, my dream is one day for suicide to be non-existent in our society. So I think that is a really important thing now. So that would be my dream, to make the world a better place, and then raise money for mine to like raise money for them to help people with mental health issues as well.
And what are you looking forward to most about internationals?
Well, I've seen the parties, and the party themes have been released, and I've never seen anything like it. Like, I was watching the vlog the other day, and then the decorations and everything just look insane.
Oh, so exciting. When are your internationals?
Well, they're supposed to be early July, but they're still planning on going ahead now, but we're just going to have to see how things go.
Just wait and see. It's a lot of wait and see. It's so much uncertainty
Yeah.
at the moment. It must be very frustrating. So sending lots of happy, hopeful vibes that we sort of finally get a bit of an idea of when the light at the end of the tunnel will appear. But in the meantime, we will eat melted chocolate and it will all be okay. And jump on trampolines covered in water bombs. I feel like those two things will bring a lot of joy to the world.
I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow, or I might even do it after this, like melt some chocolate.
Yeah. I love melted chocolate. The problem is I'm waiting for the next delivery now, so I've got more melted chocolate again. Where can we find you on social media?
My Instagram is royalintmiss_JuniTeenUK, and then I have a Facebook page which is royalintmiss_JuniTeenUK Aimee. Amazing.
Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I'll let you go off and, well, melt some chocolate or go and enjoy the sunshine, one or the other.
Thank you for joining me today. I value and appreciate your time so much. It's wonderful you've given some of it to this episode. Please rock on over to our Facebook or Instagram and share your thoughts. And I would love you to give this episode a share while you're there. For any specific links, check the show notes or rock on over to our website, pageantlandpodcast.com, for more information about the podcast or how you can be a guest on a future episode. Have an amazing day. And remember, you sparkle your brightest when you're being yourself. See you soon.